Weekly Outdoor Plus is a new and exciting outdoor show presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point. Starring new owner Gary Hintz. His youngest son, the show pro, Jace Hintz. And the show producer, creator, and host, his oldest son, Seth Hintz. So now sit back and relax and get ready to learn about archery and the world of the outdoors.
Good morning. March 28th. I'm back down in Fulton County, Illinois. I'm waiting on a couple friends of mine to come here. They went to get a extension chainsaw from a friend of ours. We're putting up stands, moving stands. I did find a shed last night late, right before dark. So I'm gonna be here for a couple days. I'm gonna shed hunt, move stands, set up stands. Beautiful sunny day, 21 degrees. Right now it's gonna probably be in the 40s. No bugs. Really nice time of year. Saw about 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 8 deer driving in here. This is one of our part of our lease, one of the bigger leases. And what we're gonna do is put up a ladder stand now and trim it out now. We trim it really good now. You can trim more than you want now because during the summer everything grows back so big, and especially if you trim it, it grows back even bigger, so you got to trim it real low so you come back in the fall it's not so thick. And then again we'll just shed hunt the whole area while we're here and spend the whole day out here from morning till dark. Yeah, we just got done putting up a ladder stand. You've probably seen us trimming it out and everything. I'm driving out along the edge of this field here, laying right here on the field edges of shed. And Scott and I both drove in here, and now coming out I see it. I mean, I don't know how we missed it driving in. That's just to show how hard they are to find sheds. I mean, there's people step right over them and keep walking, looking, and the next guy says, well, one right here, you just stepped over it. Now, this one here, we drove by it twice. It's like unreal. It's not a bad shed either. Got a long beam, broken off tine. Be a good deer though. This year it'll be a good one. Kind of neat. I'm gonna keep looking. I got another day.
Stay tuned while Gary and the guys go and adjust a few more stands and do some more shed hunting. Coming up later when we return on Weekly Outdoor Plus. Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Just 7 miles east of Stevens Point, Matero's Pub and Pizza. It's worth the drive. Woodmat frames are fully customizable handcrafted wood frames. Choose your style of frame, then customize the white maple, cherry, or alderwood mattings with any logo, image, or text. Each and every frame is handmade in central Wisconsin by Master Woodworks, whose creativity and precision led to the creation of these great new frames. Whether you're looking for a single frame or something for the whole group, woodmatframes.com is the place to go. Check us out online or email sales@woodmatframes.com for pricing and ordering information. So when you're ready to put another memory on the wall, come to woodmatframes.com and make it extra special.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s.
Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs.
Not only do we have a new one,
Where we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
so stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products.
But we have great service.
This mineral is a game changer. I've put the odds in my favor. It's time to close the deal. I wouldn't change a thing. Finally, the buck of a lifetime. Real Deal Mineral. The results speak for themselves.
Do you guys know that you can test the straightness of your arrow without any extra tools? If you guys missed any of my other lessons and tips, feel free to check them out on the Hintz Media YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, welcome to this week's lesson segment on Weekly Outdoor Plus. Jace Hintz here with you again. And as I promised before, we'll be going over more back tension styles of shooting. And this week I'm going to go over the finger puncher or the index finger trigger release, which majority of the people are going to hunt with, which is a very good release for hunting. Very hard to learn back tension, but I'm going to show you the correct way to shoot it. And again, if you want to shoot it correctly all the time, this is not the release to learn on, but it's an option of when you do shoot it, you can shoot it correctly, and that's where I challenge you to practice it to make it as good as you can be with it. The big difference with this compared to all the rest of them is the fact that your index finger has a lot more control than your thumb or just a straight click back tension release, which is the best way to start. This one right here is basically when you knock it on your string and everything, what you're going to do is when you pull back, you're going to want to put your finger around it and you're going to want to lock it on the actual trigger, like your finger is another piece of metal basically. So you want to get a nice hook around it. You want your whole finger on it like I have right now. You don't want to just put the tip of your finger or just the first crease. You want to try to get it all the way to the second crease on your finger, because that's, again, deeper in there, less chance of having any sort of flinch or any sort of flaw in your shot. So you want to, again, you got to preload it. And by preloading, I'm talking about the pressure that you put on the trigger itself compared to how you just set it on it. Sometimes you got to preload it with a little bit of pressure depending what kind of release you have. And that's where you can get used to shooting it correctly. So once you preload it and get it all set up and everything, you want to basically lock your finger in place where it is. And then again, like I was telling you guys last week, all you want to do is slowly squeeze your back muscles together, your shoulder blades together, or think about pushing your back shoulder straight through the back wall. Nice and easy, keep pulling, 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 and it'll shoot on its own. You want to, again, go very slowly. If someone's watching you, they shouldn't be able to say, oh yeah, I saw him move his arm, or I watched his back tension happen, because there's no watching it. It is as slow as you can possibly go, so it'll slowly shoot on its own. So I'm going to show you guys one shot, and I'm going to explain what's going on while I'm doing it. So again, you're going to pull back like you're taking your shot, nice and easy. Anchor and aim. If we're still like last week, we want to close our eyes and relax. Put your finger on the trigger and it'll shoot. That was way too fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my arrow, I'm going to shoot one more quick one. So on that one, I preloaded the trigger a little bit heavy. So what I'm going to do this time is just barely set my finger on the trigger. And again, nice and easy, pull and shoot. So when you pull back with the index finger trigger, pull back like you normally do. Get nice and easy on the target. Now I'm going to close my eyes so I can feel what's going on. Set my finger on the trigger and slowly pull. Nice and easy pull. It should, when you pull back, once you get locked in and you put your finger on the trigger, it should take anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds to get that true shot off. All right, once you get that shot off, it should be a big surprise. When you shoot, you should see your bow go forward, like nice and easy, straight forward at the target. You should see your arm fly back. It shouldn't be when you shoot, your bow sitting there and your arm sits right here, because that means you simply punch the trigger. So when you pull back, nice and easy, put your finger on the trigger, slowly pull, pull, pull. It'll shoot on its own. Should be a big surprise, and it's going to be a lot more accurate than if you punch your trigger. So that's the most simple way to shoot this release with back tension. It's going to take a lot of time to practice it, and you cannot practice on a target to start, because you'll be more worried about where you're hitting than actually truly learning what back tension is about. So again, nice and easy, put your finger on the trigger, slowly pull, 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 shoots on its own. It's a good shot. All right, practice again, 5 to 10 yards like we talked about last week. Nice and easy, even pull, slowly, slowly, slowly shoots. Your second, from when you pull back to when you shoot, should be anywhere between 15 to 25 seconds. Not longer, not shorter. Make yourself work for it, and it'll definitely help you out in the long run. Work on slowly making the shot a big surprise. That's what back tension is all about. It'll make you a lot better in the field when you're shooting big whitetails or shooting at X-rings or shooting in the techno hunt room. And if you have any questions, let us know. And otherwise, I'll talk to you next week. If you guys missed any of my other lessons and tips, feel free to check them out on the Hintz Media YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.
Inside you, there's an outside you. A you that takes the road less traveled than the road less traveled, and finds the comforts of home extremely uncomfortable. This is for that you.
Weekly Outdoor Plus, set in central Wisconsin, is all about archery, hunting, and anything outdoors.
Presented to you by Bucks and Bulls Archery, 3272 Church Street, Stevens Point.
Airs every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. on Fox 55.
Hey guys, it's that time of the week again. We're going to be going over some of our fan photos. If you'd like to get involved with the show and show off some of your photos, feel free to send them to us at weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com or message us on our Facebook page. Please also include your name and a brief description of what you've been shooting or hunting or what the picture's all about. So if you'd like to get involved in the next couple upcoming weeks, definitely send them in and hopefully we'll see some of your photos.
Our first picture this week is of a beautiful Illinois sunset. And next we have one from Morgan with another Robin Hood at Bucks and Bulls Archery. And here's one from Dan doing some spring fishing. Next up we have a photo of a big shed found by one of our loyal fans. And here's one from Jeff of a beautiful, warm Wisconsin spring sunrise. Next up we have one from Keller, who was successful on his recent hunting trip. And here's an awesome shot that Justin got out scouting for turkeys. And our last picture this week is of Easton with his turkey feather find while out scouting with Mom and Dad.
Big thanks to the fan photos this week. If you're interested in having yours on here, again, send them via email to weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com or message format on Facebook. Stay tuned for some more Weekly Outdoor Plus action.
Well, I'm sitting out here this morning doing some scouting for turkey season that starts next week here, and they've just been gobbling like crazy this morning. I'm sitting in a new spot that I'm trying. I was fortunate enough to find a spot right by my in-laws across the river here, so I did some hunting last year, but on a different field, maybe a quarter mile from here. Now I'm sitting over in some thicker woods and surrounded by pine trees and cut cornfield to my right over here, so got a feeling it could be a good spot. I snuck in here early this morning just to see what I would hear, see what's out here. It's pretty early yet. I don't know if they even flew down, but I could hear a lot of them to the north of me here. I think for today, since I know they're here, I'm just gonna listen for a little while and sneak out before they see me. I've been out here for maybe about an hour now today, and fortunately I didn't actually see any turkeys while I was hiding in my little spot here on the edge of the property. But I'm gonna set up this trail camera here and see if I can't get a couple pictures of some birds over the next few days, and hopefully they kind of pattern through here at some point. The closest goblin had to be, I don't know, 200-300 yards right behind you here. And, I mean, if I can hear them, they'll be able to hear me on opening morning, so it's time for me to sneak out of here. I'm gonna go drive around a little bit, see if there's any other turkeys out on the fields, and see what happens. At least I know there's some birds here for next week, and just gotta get one to come by.
And of course, as soon as I get out of the woods and drive around the corner, there they are, a whole field full of turkeys. With this many out there, I know there'll be some around next week. Matero's Pub and Pizza in Polonia is home to York Kerr and Portage County's best fish fry and best bartender. All of their food is made from scratch, including their delicious thin crust pizzas, making any selection worth the drive. Whether it's game night, a celebration, Saturday shrimp dinner, or just a night out, come join us at Matero's, located on Highway 66 just 7 miles east of Stevens Point. Open 4 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday. For more information, go to www.materospizza.com.
Inside you, there's an outside you. A you that takes the road less traveled than the road less traveled, and finds the comforts of home extremely uncomfortable. This is for that you.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Lite Ultra, voted #1 single pin adjustable sight for 10 years running. The Optimizer Speed Dial for crossbows, to the yard accuracy with a single reticle. And the Optimizer Horizon, offering unmatched accuracy from both short and long range firearms. All Optimizer sight systems utilize range dial shoot technology. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
Woodmat frames are fully customizable handcrafted wood frames. Choose your style of frame, then customize the white maple, cherry, or alderwood mattings with any logo, image, or text. Each and every frame is handmade in central Wisconsin by Master Woodworks, whose creativity and precision led to the creation of these great new frames. Whether you're looking for a single frame or something for the whole group, woodmatframes.com is the place to go. Check us out online or email sales@woodmatframes.com for pricing and ordering information. So when you're ready to put another memory on the wall, come to woodmatframes.com and make it extra special. Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Real Deal Mineral. The results speak for themselves.
And now we're back to end today's show back down in central Illinois with Gary and the guys who are cleaning out some stands and looking for sheds, getting ready for next fall.
Competition today. I almost found a couple dandies.
I didn't find any. At least give me one. This ain't bad for one day, huh?
No, not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Which one would be shooter next year?
Probably these two and
Maybe that one. If it gains about, it might be. If it's 120 and it gains 30 inches.
that's shooter then. These should be good bucks.
Yeah. That's gonna be the spot.
Long day. Started at 7 this morning. About 5 o'clock now.
I'm beat. I got some candy bars. The Gatorades.
Good. Can I have some? I'm hungry. Gary wouldn't let us eat today.
I know, I said, we're not eating until the work is done.
Slave driver.
Finally. It ain't done yet either. We gotta go try to find another spot for this ladder.
One more spot for ladder stand.
Yeah.
One more hang on. That should be good.
Wait. Okay. Come here, Nina. Bring it here. Bring it here. Good girl. Come here, Nina. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. You're a good shed hunter, aren't you? Yeah. Nina, hunt it up. Hunt it up. Oh, good girl, Nina. Come here, Nina. Good girl. Good girl. Sit, Nina, sit. Nina, sit. Sit. Good girl. Good girl, we need some snacks. Oh, been shed hunting for 2 days here. Fulton County, Illinois. As you can see, my shed dog's crazy after sheds. Come here, Nina. Found a few sheds, not a lot, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or so. Come here, Nina. Sit. Nina, come here. Nina, sit. Good girl. Good girl. This is my shed dog, Nina. She found 2 so far in her life, and she's only 8 months, so I'm still working on her, but she's getting better. Right, Nina? You want one? Good girl. Good girl. Put it here. She finds a treat or a shed. We always give her a treat. And we save one treat, a special treat just for sheds. And we don't give it to her for anything other than sheds. And every time she finds a shed, she gets that treat. She really appreciates it. It's been a lot of fun. She went swimming for her first time, 8 months old. And she's a lab, so she jumped right in and swam and got sticks and came back. It was really cool. Been shed hunting the whole day. It's like 3 o'clock now. We started this morning. We're gonna do some more towards dark now. We got a couple nice ones. Some of these will be nice deer next year. Nina, sit down. Sit down, you're on TV. Sit down, you're on TV. Sit. Food plots aren't only good for hunting, they're good for shed hunting. We got stands all around this food plot. I don't know how many, found about 5, 6 sheds in there this year. Nothing big. This quiet cat takes me around in the food plot's really nice. You load the ground here slow. It's kind of fun for a shed machine. Find your shed. Come on, Nina. Run it up. Oh, good girl. Come here. Come here. Nina. Come here. Bring it here. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Here. Nina, come on. Bring your shed. Bring your shed. Come here. Come here. Girl. Come here. Good girl. That's a good girl.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Weekly Outdoor Plus presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Don't forget to check us out online at facebook.com/weeklyoutdoorplus. See you next week. Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Weekly Outdoor Plus, set in central Wisconsin, is all about archery, hunting, and anything outdoors.
Presented to you by Bucks and Bulls Archery, 3272 Church Street, Stevens Point.
Airs every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. on Fox 55.